Hi, I'm Bill the Geek, broadcasting not live from Chapala, Mexico. Are you looking for houses for sale in Chapala? Are you looking for houses in Lake Chapala? Are you looking for houses for sale in Ajijic, Mexico? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you're in the right place here and now. Today we have the pleasure of a special guest, Katie Ibarra, and she's a realtor for Chapala Realtors, and she's fantastic. And she only shows us her best houses. And today we have a fabulous house for you. We're going to walk through this house. We have drone shots of this house, and Katie's going to narrate us as we go through the house. All of Katie's contact information is in the description down below. Her USA phone number, her Mexico phone number, her email address. She can hook you up with this house. Every house she takes me to, I'm ready to buy. And this one is right on the lake, and all of the windows and the decks, it's like a 3-story house. All of the windows and the decks have a view of the lake and the mountains across the lake. It's wonderful. You're gonna love it. Hello, Katie Ibarra.
Hello, Bill.
Hello, thank you for coming back with us and sharing this another fabulous house. And what do you have to say about the house, Katie?
Well, thanks for having me back, Bill. The house today is called El Manglar, and it's located in a neighborhood called Lomas del Manglar. It is in a neighborhood, an area district we call Riberas del Pilar, and it's really just about 3 minutes drive outside of Chapala town central. This area is very desirable for your close location to so many things. The house sits up on the hillside and has amazing views, but just down at the bottom of the hill is the bike path that runs all the way from Chapala through to West Ajijic, and eventually we'll go all the way to Jocotepec. In that general neighborhood close to the house, within 5 minutes, someone could be in a number of restaurants and shops. You've got Pancho's Deli, seriously a stone's throw. You could walk if you don't mind coming back uphill to your house. Then Walmart and a couple of movie theaters are a 5-minute drive further west. And if you do the 3-minute drive east into Chapala Central, you've got maybe 24 restaurants. So you're really at a great vantage point. There's a well-known gym within a couple blocks, right there on the Carretera, which is the highway that connects all the little towns. And what else can I tell you? There's a newish hospital. It's just celebrated its 1-year anniversary. That would be a 4 or 5-minute drive down the street. It's the San Antonio Hospital. So this area is very desirable because you can be most places in a very short drive.
Can you tell people, I know it's a picky thing, but
Sure.
Pancho's is a market, and it's fabulous. They have a restaurant upstairs and downstairs. I understand the restaurant food is fabulous. I've eaten their I've eaten they always have soups and deli foods, but it's within walking.
Right.
It's within walking. It's all like almost right across the street.
Right, exactly. If you come out of the neighborhood where this home is situated and you turn right or west, it's maybe a block, probably less, across the street. And it started out as an import store, so you can go in and get local produce, some local products, but Pancho himself, his staff, they are importing a number of goods that appeal to the foreign population. They've added a wine section with deli meats and cheeses. They have warm prepared foods in the back of the main store that you can package and go. And they get some items from Costco. If you don't want to run to the city, you can get some items that aren't found everywhere here. And then lastly, as you mentioned, they've got a nice eatery. It's kind of open air. It's between two parts of the store. And they have a wide variety of foods. You could get a burger. I love their Philly cheesesteak. Usually there's a soup, a salad, and it's a nice gathering place. I think once in a while they even have, a musician strumming the guitar and singing. And then upstairs, Pancho does not own the restaurant upstairs, but it's called La Estacion, I believe. And they make wood fire oven pizzas, pastas. There's a little balcony. You can have a glass of wine. It's really a lovely place. It's very popular.
Very good, very good. I love Ponchos, and it's right across the street. When you buy this home, you have a beautiful home with beautiful view of the lake and Ponchos across the street. Wow.
That's right.
Ooh.
So that gives some people the orientation about how far you're going to be from a lot of conveniences and entertainment. But the house itself, the notable point is you're on the hillside, a nice distance up, and the views are spectacular.
Well, should we go in, Katie?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, here we're looking at the living room. And as you can see, every room has these wonderful big windows that look out towards the lake. You see the mountains in the backdrop. You can see the island, Isla Alacranes, Scorpion Island, on a clear day. And this is kind of open concept. We've got a little nook here for an office. And you'll see when we pan around that off the living room then is a dining space. There it is back there. And it opens onto a balcony. There's a sliding glass door by the dining that opens out to a balcony. Tons of light, Boveda ceilings, and a fireplace in behind that recliner. And then as we make our way over towards the kitchen, again, light floods into this kitchen, and there's lots of workspace. Really nice stove back on the back wall. This island has the double sink. And you'll see in a minute that there is a window in the kitchen. So when you're in there doing your work, you can look out and see again to the lake. Double fridge with the slider freezer underneath. Really nice stovetop that looks like 6-burner gas and a separate laundry. And I don't think we opened those cabinet doors, but that's a lot of pantry storage. Oh, here we go. We'll pan around to the window that looks out. So you've got a scenic view while you're making dinner.
And the day we were there, it was very cloudy outside, but we have some drone shots to show you the views.
That's right. And that balcony off the dining area would definitely accommodate a table if you wanted to sit out there. It's a nice size. Nice built-in bookshelf. Now this home is on 3 levels, so it's definitely for someone who's okay with stairs. And there is a half bath there on the that middle level with the living space. This house is 2,314 square feet, so it's nice size. And each of its 3 bedrooms has its own ensuite bath. So stepping out onto this balcony, this is a great space. I would have a little table and chairs out here for your morning coffee. It looks out on the lake. It's a bit cloudy at the moment of this video, but the mountains in the background are a gorgeous backdrop. quite a lot of space. This house is going to be sold partially furnished, which is always nice when somebody is coming from a rental that maybe was furnished and they haven't accumulated a lot yet.
Mm-hmm.
And while I said partially furnished, I should also mention the kitchen will come with appliances. So the dishwasher, microwave, stove, refrigerator, a garbage disposal, and then off the kitchen is the laundry, and the washer and dryer also stay with the house.
A garbage disposal?
Yes, I don't have one myself.
I've been here 16 years. I've never had a garbage disposal.
There's plenty of prep space in that kitchen. And you don't feel like you're separated in a little room when you have these great open views of the trees and the lake. All right. So this has a really spacious garage. Also, this house comes with a pressurized system for the water, septic tank, and a propane generator.
What's that?
Well, in the event that you have a power outage, you'll be able to keep your must-haves going for a while. Occasionally there are power outages. I would say that's more frequent during rainy season. Well, here we are arriving in bedroom number 1, which is on the 3rd level. It's the only thing on the 3rd level. It's a bedroom with an ensuite bath and amazing views. Got a nice built-in closet, 2 actually, and then your full bath. Everything's modern. And I actually think the current homeowner uses this for guests when they visit. So they have their kind of quiet private space separate. You're divided on the 2nd level by the living room kitchen, and then the other 2 bedrooms are on the bottom level.
Nice shower. The bathroom is very nice. Big.
Yeah. And there's a balcony off of this bedroom. You can see Scorpion Island. Maybe not on this video because of the clouds. Lots of lush trees, the lake and the mountains. Kind of see a bit of the island out there. I should mention that this neighborhood, yes, there is a park once you get down to the bottom of the hill at this neighborhood and turn left. It's truly about 1 minute down the street, and it's waterfront park with walking trails and playgrounds. And on the weekends, you see a lot of families enjoying that park, having their picnics.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it really is.
And right on the lake.
Yep. Yeah, it has generous parking, and it has bathrooms that are maintained nicely. So it's a great area. And really just beyond the park, you come to both a Pharmacy Guadalajara and an OXXO. So if you just want to go over and get some snacks and drinks for your picnic, there's a couple places right the other side of the park to get your supplies. Right, now we're descending the stairs to the 1st level where there are 2 bedrooms, both with ensuite bath. And again, these rooms are generously sized and have really wonderful views. it doesn't matter that they're the first floor. This is up the hillside a distance, so you're still getting the view. Okay, here we go.
That's a big room.
It really is. Both of it is ceilings. And then you go through a bit of a walk-in closet here. It's quite spacious on your way to the bathroom. Tons of storage.
That's huge.
Yeah, it really is. I'm envious. Very modern bathroom. It's got an exhaust fan. You really only would need to turn the lights on at night. So much light coming through those windows and then this glass block. If you're tall, unlike me, you could probably have a view over those glass blocks while you're shampooing.
Mm-hmm. I guess you could put in a wooden or metal platform that was about 2 feet tall. I mean, if you have that situation, it would be worth it,
There you go.
And that's the good thing about living in Mexico. You could have that done for about $20 and it would be quality work.
You're right. We are spoiled with custom wood pieces, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
My entire master bedroom is custom built, and it was not expensive. Yeah, it's nice to wake up and open your eyes to nature.
Mm-hmm.
There is a little bit of a yard in the back. It looked a little underutilized, but I think somebody with a green thumb and a passion for doing their plants or flower beds, there is a space for that.
Okay. Oh, I like this. Here we go. Uh-oh.
All right. Now we'll transition into the third bedroom. Again, we're still on the bottom level, the first level. Tons of storage in the hallway. Both it is ceilings. And that big picture window. Again, spacious. You could easily have a king-size bed in here if you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Very large bathroom. This one's kind of long in shape. I should mention that this house is in a fraccionamiento, and that is a subdivision that has a homeowners association, and there are fees associated. In this particular case, those fees are about $750 US a year. So I think that works out to like $62, $63 a month. And you might ask, well, what am I paying for? And in this neighborhood, it's called Lomas del Manglar. That would cover things like garbage pickup, street lighting, water, common maintenance, those sort of things.
Beautiful bathroom.
Yeah.
This house is very spacious.
It is. It is. Everybody would feel like they have their private space.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know I neglected one important feature that this house has, and that's solar electric.
No.
So I would imagine you have a teeny tiny electric bill.
I like this house because if you're using 2 bedrooms, when you have visitors, you can give them a bedroom and they're totally off on their own. It's fabulous.
Exactly.
Or they could sleep in the street.
Remind me not to visit you. You're gonna put me out in the street.
Oh.
You're funny.
What did we leave out, Katie? What would you like to add?
You know, we covered most everything. I could hit on a topic that has been important to me this past week or two in working with new buyers, and I think it's an important point to make, and that's talking about a property inspection in Mexico. When you write up an offer contract to purchase property, there's going to be a clause in there about you can get a property inspection. It's at the buyer's expense. A standard house, it's based on the size of the house, but a standard house tends to run about $300 US. And you would schedule that right away once an offer is accepted and have it done as quickly as possible. I think you're given about 10 business days in the contract to get it done, get the report, and make a decision. And that contract contingency says that you have a right, once you get that report, if it's a satisfactory report, you sign a release to the contingency. If there's a major structural issue, electrical or system issue, then you have a few choices. You can ask for that to be taken care of by the seller. You can renegotiate, make a new price offer, or you can walk away from the deal at that point. But the other really important piece that is difficult for many buyers is you may have a list of recommended maintenance, repair, or replace items. And that is not a time where you draw up your list of wishes or demands of the seller and say, I expect all this done. It doesn't happen that way. And really, it doesn't happen that way in the US or Canada, maybe slightly more, but those inspections are truly supposed to be about major defects. And I've seen it break deals when people think every cracked tile or chip paint is going to be fixed for them to move in to what they think will then feel like a brand new house. They're not buying a brand new house. And right now, some of the really desirable houses, during that period, you're not off the market. You're getting the inspection and sending your down money, which is 10% down. Before that money comes in, other offers can come in. And if you're seen as being a bit of a burden in the eyes of the seller, they could opt for one of those other offers. So as an agent, it's really our duty to help educate the buyer on this piece, because deals can be lost. And so you really need to decide, is this the hill to die on? And really, repairs and maintenance in Mexico are relatively inexpensive. It's more, you might be purchasing a list from that inspector of things you might want to focus on once you take possession.
Thanks, Katie. That's good information, helping us understand the process. I want to again thanks Katie Ibarra for being with us today. Again, all of her information is in the description below. Her U.S. phone number, her Mexican phone number, her email address. Contact her and let her hook you up. And I want to thank all of my subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button.